In less than 3 minutes, I'm going to show you a really cool endgame trick that even in Grandmaster games took a really losing position and turned it into a draw. Let's begin. Here's a position found between Wesley So with the white pieces and Sergei Karyakin with the black ones. It's clear that white is up a ton of material and there's all sorts of checkmating ideas. It seems like white is completely winning here. But because of this cool endgame trick, black has rook to e5, which is what was played in the game. The point is, the king and these pawns are completely stuck, and so if white takes the rook, it is stalemate. And there's just no way for the king to escape. The king can move, but you simply give another check. And this is essentially the trick. And it's a lot more common than you'd think. In the end of the video, I'll show you a list of hundreds of games that were lost, or not lost, but drawn because of this trick. And it's just so beautiful, and it doesn't matter that the rook can take, because guess what? This is still stalemate here. And so this really cool trick, notice that there's other ways to win this game using the same idea. So for example, rook to a1 here. If the rook takes, it's stalemate. And if the rook moves anywhere, then you can give a check here, the king moves, and then you have rook to f5. So the same idea of you can afford to give away the rook because it's going to be stalemate in the end can allow you to have checks and moves that usually would not be possible. Let's look at another example because these are just so cool. Here is a game between Alexander Grishuk with the white pieces and Dmitry Andrakin with the black ones. And again, the same idea. You're playing as white here. You're clearly in a very bad position, but a really cool resource, rook to a4 check. If the king takes, then this is stalemate. And, well, the king actually in this case has to take, but even if the king didn't take, so for example, in the game, the king went to a3, but let's say the king went to a5, you can still give this check, because again, the king just cannot escape because of the stalemating ideas. I quickly just want to show you how common this idea actually is. In front of you, you see a list of all games that feature this idea. You know, you see some of the top grandmasters in the world, and like I'm showing you, the list just goes on and on. So this is a very frequent thing. And now that you know it, maybe you can also implement it into your own games. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.